do 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 boop boo do 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 boom ba down ba do do ba boo do boo ba ba rum ba dum bum ba dum bum bum ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum ba dum bum bum ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum bum Sorry, this is annoying. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Oh, there's an ant on my wall. Dang it, man. I thought I got them all. Dude, I hate living in the basement. Let press out of the basement, man. What am I supposed to do with this? Okay, it's fine. We'll figure it out. Ugh, please hold. Where did it go? Oh, I see it. Let press out of the basement. Ah, okay, hang on. Hang on. I'm going to go take care of this guy. Alright, where'd he go? Okay. And we're back. Sorry about that. Dude, it's hard. Living in the basement is hard. It's not really like a basement. What's the best way to explain where I live? I think that the best way to explain, it's got a name. And I can't remember what that name is, unfortunately. Like, it's got a name for the kind of apartment it is. Shoot, what's the best way to explain it? When I look up, I'm looking out my window. But it's not like an underground. Like, I take 4 steps down to get to where my apartment is. But the problem is, when you live in a place like that, I feel like it has more bugs. Like, when I used to live on an apartment in the 3rd floor, never had a bug problem. Ever. And while I'm not, like, the super cleanest, I'm also not the super dirtiest either. So I don't know where these bugs come from, man. I don't know where these bugs come from. But I'm excited. Today we're going to finish... Well, okay. The goal is to finish the main story of the first Ace Attorney game. There is a DLC trial that comes after. And I think you play that before the second game. We probably won't start that. I don't know how long this is going to take. We're going into day 3 of the last trial, though, of the main game. And the game has put a hard limit on 3 days per trial. Hey, Driel, what's going on? Good day to you, Press. Good day to you. How do you want me to call you, Driel? I've seen you a couple of times. I'm guessing it's Dareel Kudis. I don't know. What do you want me to call you? How's it going? How's your time passing? My time's passing okay. I just had to take care of a bug. But it's okay. We're here now. How's your time passing? But no, I don't know what to expect. Honestly, this case in particular from this game, I don't know if I've ever been so confused while playing Ace Attorney. There's just so much going on. So I'm very excited to at least wrap up the first main game. I mean, we've got 2 more to play in the Phoenix Wright line of things. Driel is fine. Perfect. And I'm glad to hear it's been going good. I'm glad to hear. Thanks for stopping in. Okay, we can go play the game now. I think obvious spoilers coming in. Oh, and actually, I did want to post my little spoiler warning. We are in the climax of the first game. Please, no spoilers. And then I'll just pin this message. That way people know. That way people know. But okay. All right. So, it looks like we're getting into a little bit of backstory. I think if I'm remembering right, we ended the last stream on Miles being like, hey, here's the last time I was involved in a murder trial. And then it cuts to this. And so I think at some point we're going to be getting some Miles Edgeworth backstory. I don't know if it's going to be yet. Guess we'll have to wait and see. December 27th, 2:11 p.m., Wright & Co. Law Offices. Man, my apartment's hot. If it keeps getting hot like this, I might have to turn the AC on. I try not to, because you can hear it in the background, but if it gets really hot, I might have to. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? Oh, they're gonna, perfect. They're gonna show us exactly what I was just referencing. How about that for convenience? A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder. Dun dun dun. And then, okay, I guess we're not gonna elaborate on that for now. Good thing I'm going into this blind too. Can't spoil what you don't know. There you go. I don't know if you've played Ace Attorney before Drill, but it's really fun. We are nearing the end of completing the first game. And right now we're trying to defend our friend who has been accused of murder. He didn't do it. Spoiler alert. That's why we're defending him. Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed... I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. But he'd never take someone's life. Never. Nick. Larry! This is our friend Larry. He's all over the place. But I like Larry. Yo, how's everybody doing? What do you think of my performance today? I gotta say, Larry, I thought you killed it up there. Thanks for... You literally saved the trial when you took the stand. Thank you. I had him swooning in the aisles. I don't know about that, Larry. I don't know about that. But you did help. Thank you. Swooning? Me? Oh, yeah, I do remember feeling faint. Yeah, because we were nervous as hell. Hey, QK, how's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. How's your day going? Right on. Tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? No, Larry, it wasn't. It was a murder trial. Again. Right, Nick? No. Maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. I will say, Larry, your testimony at times had my heart pounding through my chest. But it was not love. It was nerves. Because you were... While you did save the day, there were some questionable things up there that you said. But it helped. It helped. I was a little nervous. You get me nervous when you're up there, Larry. You scare me a little bit. That's okay. I think you could do better than that. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy, that you did. You guys should be bowing. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. Bow before your hero. What's up, Larry? Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. You did. If you weren't there, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. Ha ha. Oh, he is. Oh, wow. But seriously, okay, serious business time. That boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious, but Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. Well, yeah, he did get actually declared guilty. I mean, shout out to you for stopping it. Oh! By the way, audio check, you know, as always, Ace Attorney audio can be a little funky with me. So, if you can't hear the game or you can't hear me, let me know. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? Nick, I don't know. But what I do know is I'm gonna believe in you two until the end. Us two? Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Nah, he means me. Yeah, you, Larry. Sorry, Maya. You weren't... Yeah, listen, we didn't go to the same school. I believe in you. But why you, Larry? Huh? Actually, yeah, why me, Nick? Sounds good so far? Glad to hear. Enough with the silent treatment. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when he first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? I think that's putting it lightly. He tried to throw me in jail. I think calling him a jerk is a little bit putting it lightly. You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Yes, so Miles Edgeworth He is a prosecuting attorney. He's the one who's actually on trial right now, being accused of murder, and he wanted to be a defense attorney before he became a prosecuting attorney, until something in his past happened. Was that when you two were classmates? Yeah, in grade school. They saved me. Miles and Larry. They saved me, and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know. Huh? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about? Huh? Sorry, I kind of forgot. Larry, we took your case for free. We had to clear Larry's name as well. I don't know how all my friends keep getting accused of murder. This is a problem, now that I'm saying it out loud. Now that I'm saying it out loud, I don't... My friends need to stop getting themselves into these situations. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm gonna hear this story today, and that's final. Okay, backstory time. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. Hey, Hollow, welcome in. You did make it. We only just started. We're about to get into a little bit of backstory for the old trio here. How's your day going? It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial? I did a class trial. When I was in 5th and 6th grade, I did a class trial. Was I? I think I was the prosecuting attorney. Raven, you also made it. Only 12 minutes late. You didn't miss anything. We are just now getting into backstory. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're all having a great day. A class trial? You remember, Larry. Spring, end of 3rd grade. A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Okay, I did like one that was centered around a book. We read a book. And the teacher made us take sides, and some of us were prosecutors and some of us were defense attorneys. It doesn't say it had nothing to do with someone's lunch money. Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. Huh, I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared with $38. I'd be pressed if I lost $38, and I'm an adult. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I'd skip PE that day. I was the only one not in class. So they thought you did it? Yeah, the kids in class said I should be put on trial. Oh, did Miles defend us? This is really sweet. This is really sweet. Almost forgot to join since I was dying to the Arizona weather. Ooh, yeah. That's dry heat right there. What is it there now, like 110? Yeah, I've been to Arizona. It's hot there. Holy moly. So the next day, we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant. Wait, the teacher's in on it? That seems bad. I didn't do it. Guilty. He did it. Give me the money back. Wait, this is sad. The teacher... Okay, this is a... this is a bad adult. But this is sad for poor Phoenix. Give me my 50 cents back I loaned you. Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Nice 112. Holy moly. No thank you. I like hot weather, but 112 is... Whew. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. Objection! He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed, amateurs. Miles? That's really funny. This is sweet. It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That's why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it. He's the one. We don't need proof. What the... Oh. They're sending Phoenix to baby jail. No. Borderline bullying? I would say this classifies as straight to the point bullying. This is crazy. Why don't you all shut up? Larry! This is always how it is. Everybody ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Well, I don't know about that. But thanks for having my back, Larry. Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. That's it, huh? We never found out who was guilty? We never found out who stole the money? It was probably Von Karma. That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends. Oh, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. Larry just forgot how we all became friends. That's cool. That's cool. Hey, we'll take it. Apparently, there's an Ace Attorney anime on Crunchyroll. I saw that. I wanted to watch it, but I also didn't want to get spoiled. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll look up when it stops. Because I don't want to get spoiled. Gordy stole it. You're right, you're right. Larry, dude, imagine if Larry stole it. And he's like, oh yeah, I know this guy. I know this guy didn't steal it because I'm the one who took it. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have had it. Wait, if I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. Yeah, that's probably true. So I took it kind of personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the butts. The anime is fun. Def, play the game first. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney just like my father. A famous defense attorney. Then, a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The DL6 incident. Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's so sad. It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article written about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney. Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Well, he did train under Von Karma. That checks out. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him, I don't know how many times. He never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided. Wait, did I become an attorney just so that I could go against Edgeworth? That is real beef. I love that. You watched up to the Edgeworth trial. Oh, okay. And it's at the 13th episode? Okay, so it looks like it just covers the Phoenix Wright games. Probably no Apollo Justice. That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth? If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believe in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick. So is that why you helped me out for free? Not for free. Still waiting for my payment. Yeah. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. We really need the money, Larry. We are so broke. Nick, we have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay? Right. It very well may be. First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is. I'd settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. Alrighty. Well then, I guess first things first. Sounds like we're going back to the boat rental shop. December 27th, Gourd Lake Park entrance. Hey, pal. Long time no see. Gumshoe, I feel like I just saw you. We see each other every day. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, eh? I got so worked up, I snapped my tie in half. That's... wow. Sorry about that. No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now, I'm off to catch me a criminal. Thanks, Gumshoe. Gumshoe's a real one. I love Gumshoe. I say it every time I feel like he's on screen. Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one other thing. Hey, Gumshoe, we weren't talking about you. We were not talking about you. Nope, nope, nope. No one can go into the woods today. The woods? Where Lotta was camping? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while. I feel like we should be an exception. We are investigating like a crime scene. I feel like that's a pretty big exception. Guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble. She's going to get in more trouble for camping illegally than she's going to for lying on the stand, which is crazy. Because she got away scot-free with that. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. See ya, Gumshoe. So we can't go in, or we can? Oh, we just can't go. We just can't go to the. We just can't go to the place Lotta was at. We can go everywhere else. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore? Oh, the samurai inflatable. Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Edgeworth to show up for work. He was just at our office. We said, Larry, did you call off? Alright, let's check the boat rental shop. That old caretaker got away. Did he take the bird? Yep. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. Ahem! Oh! I'd know that clearing of the throat anywhere. Grossberg? What the heck is he doing here? Larry's case is 1 episode, Maya's is 3, Power is 3, and Edgeworth is 5. Oh! Oh, I see. That's kind of cool. I wonder if the new trial is the DLC to this one, the bonus trial at the end. Aha, hello, what might you be doing here? I could ask the same thing for you. Out for a walk, hmm? Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see? Mr. Grossberg, this is no time for idle reminiscing. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow. That is true, yes, but from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. What do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. I mean, I'm going up against Von Karma, who just makes things up, and everyone's too scared to call him out on it. So yeah, I am a little bit worried. Sorry. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. All right, thanks, Grossberg. Appreciate you. Oh, it's not the bonus trial? I wish it was the CLC trial. Is it that good? Ooh, I'm looking forward to it then. What do you think Grossberg was doing here anyway? Who knows? Yeah, what was he doing here? Can we go inside? Yes. Okay. Oh, he left the bird. That's crazy. Nobody's home. Well, not nobody. Polly's here. Hello, hello. Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where our owner's gone, Polly. Hello, hello. I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for himself. Hello, hello. What's up, Polly? Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick. You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something. Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. Says I can't take you. Sorry, Polly. The anime's funny because it proves my theory. Lawyers have conquerors hockey and the spirit mediums have observation. I love that. I'm glad it leans into the silliness of the games. Alright, I feel like there's got to be something in here, right? Polly here knows the number to the safe, right? 1228. Let's open it. Come on. Sure there isn't any money in there. But hey, he keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there. I'm not so sure. Alright, well, let's see what's in there. Guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter. A letter? Ah, boring. There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Is that so? Edgeworth? Nick, why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here? How should I know? I'm gonna read the whole thing. Oh. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says, this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the 2 men who ruined your life. the rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. This is crazy! Wait, and this was just sitting in his shack? Calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here in perfect detail. Wow, that's a crazy find. Go us. Very silly. All the lawyer points are super dramatic. Papers go flying. Witnesses get pushed back. I love that. I love that. What do you think it means, Nick? I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. Interesting. But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. I think that's an understatement. Letter from the safe added to the court record. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This note details the murder and setup. Well, alrighty. How about that? Hey, what's up, Sniper? How's it going? I feel like that's probably everything we're going to find in here. Maybe I should take this to Grossberg. He knows about the DL6 incident, right? And he did say to come on over anytime we'd like. You're telling me if we just opened the safe and got the papers while distracting the old man, we could have ended the trial in like 3 minutes. It certainly would have saved us some headache, wouldn't it? And unless he's playing dumb, and he very well might be playing dumb. The old man could definitely be playing dumb, and he probably is. But he wouldn't have been that easy to distract, right? Assuming he's not playing dumb. All right, let's go back to the entrance, and then how do we get to? Maybe we can't. Maybe we can't get to Grossberg's office. We'll stop by the police station. Oh wait, yeah. Can we just show this to Gumshoe? Looks like Gumshoe hasn't gotten back yet. Gumshoe? He won't be coming back today. Oh, really? He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. The boat shop caretaker. He shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. I think he said the same thing to me. Good luck, Gumshoe. Go get him. Go get him. I'm going to explode so much is about to go down that I can't and won't say anything. Well, I appreciate you not saying anything. Just keep it in a little while longer. I'm excited. I'm excited. All right, how do I get to... Oh, hey. No time to waste. Let's get going. I want to get to Grossberg's office. Oh, here we go. Gosh, you got to, like, navigate through a million menus. December 26th, Grossberg Law Offices. He's out again. Didn't he just tell me to stop by whenever I wanted? When does he work anyway? Now, don't be harsh. Guess we'll have to come back later. Really? We were just here. Let's pay Miles a visit. You don't look too happy. You look as grim as hell. Dude, I swear, me and Phoenix are on the same wavelength. We are the same person. You look as grim as always. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? Don't tell me he does it right. Did I make this whole thing up in my mind because I wanted friends? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 3rd grade? Lunch money? Does he not remember? That's crazy. Did Grossberg never get his painting back? No. No, I don't think he did, unfortunately. Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Okay, so we didn't make it up. That's good. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you'd do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple. To a fault, even. Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Alright, let's get some backstory out of Miles. Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals. I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes. The man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, the three of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Sorry. A lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher and a man who deserves respect. Disagree. Agree to disagree on that one, Miles. He deserves no respect. That guy sucks. That guy's terrible. So interesting seeing doubt and uncertainty in Edgeworth's eyes. I know this whole trial is going against everything that he's ever, thought. It's like a clash of his ideology. Because he's like, hey, you know what? We have to get the criminal. If he's on trial, we got to get our verdict. And now he's on trial. And he's like, well, shoot, man. What do I do? I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. So he's like my sister was to you, Nick. He is a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he is obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent. Ever. That is a crazy track record. I will give him that. I mean, to be fair, it's coming from a place of corruption. But hey, you know what? He's getting his... I'm sure he's getting paid. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job to find the suspect guilty perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth, if what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right. Now it's no time to praise the enemy, Edgeworth. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. Yeah, I'll say. Holy moly. He has sent so many innocents to death. Is the death penalty an Ace Attorney? I don't know. We never see what happens after the verdicts. I always just assume it's jail time. Yeah, he probably did send a lot of innocent people to jail. I mean, we're what, 4 for 4? We've never defended a guilty client, so it's not looking good for Von Karma's record here. His weakness is that he's a perfectionist. That's true, because we have thrown him off his game a little bit with all these witnesses. Like with Larry, he was not prepared for Larry, and you could tell. He was thrown off his game. Oh! I want to present something to you, Miles. You need to... Boy, do I have something for you, man. What? Look at this. Edgeworth, see this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge on me. Oh, the music changed. Who is that old guy anyway? I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant? You got declared guilty or something? Nice, Wright, but I don't remember that old man. Not at all. So he was following this letter then? Which means there was someone else behind it. Now is the time to get revenge on the 2 men who ruined your life. Let's see. The 2 men who ruined his life was Robert Hammond, the defense attorney, and Miles? How? Interesting. Ace Attorney is applied to always be death penalty in the early games of murder. Oh, really? I didn't catch that. There's room for doubt in most games later, and it may have been retconned. Oh, interesting. It also could just be the court laws changing, too. They want you to experience it as life or death, though. I think it makes the stakes higher. Oh, for sure. For sure. Now is the time to get revenge on the 2 men who ruined your life. 2 men, meaning myself and Robert. It also says this is your last chance. Wait, maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations and the DL6 incident? Wait, that old man. Dude, I think Raven called this. Do you know who he is? Yogi. Raven called this. Could he be Yogi? Yogi? The suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent. Tell me about Yanni Yogi. Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. There's the earthquake that happened. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out. Help! Get us out! Don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen. You got future sight? You do. You do. That was a good call. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court and Yogi was found innocent. Interesting. Very interesting. I wonder what the motive was, though, if he did it out of cold blood, huh? But isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right. Yeah. There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. Alright, theory time. I've got a theory, and I don't know if I should say it out loud. What if Miles was the one who killed his dad? That's my theory. Don't tell me if I'm right or wrong. That's my theory. There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of a murder. I think the time has come to tell all. Tell me about the nightmare. For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. I can't breathe. Quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out. Help. Get us out. Don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen. I can't breathe. You're using up my air. What? Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Oh. He's attacking father. Okay, no, so I was wrong. He's attacking father. Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. Oh, no. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I pick up the pistol. Get away. Get away from my father. And with that scream, I wake. Why? How would Miles as a kid have a gun? Yeah, wait, okay, I think they... Yeah, I was going to say, I think they just answered it. I read it too late. And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years. But we still don't... So, I'm interested now. This is interesting. But that's just a dream, right? That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. Hey, at least I was right on the theory, at least. I don't know if he did it for sure, but I was on the right track of the story, huh? How about that? How about that, Press? Huh? If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth. You mean it was me? I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. Oh. Okay. This is bad. What are we gonna do, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do, like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe. Grossberg, right? There is someone else who knows about DL6. It's probably Grossberg. The story is storying. It is. It is. Alright, let's go pay Grossberg a visit here. Alright, looks like we tracked him down finally. Looks like he threw it, but it sounded as a gunshot. I know, I'm interested to see if this actually was the case. Or if he, like, tripped and fell and the gun fell in front of Yogi and then Yogi took it. I'm very interested to see how this plays out. I'm on the edge of my seat. I'm crisscross applesauce in my chair on the edge of my seat. Mr. Grossberg. Hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled. No kidding. Can't believe you're not. My. Just calm down and tell me what happened, It's Edgeworth. Are we gonna tell him? Oh. I see. So, Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father? It's only a dream. Only a dream. I wonder. What? If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled, Well, also consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep, he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real, as you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired and the deed was done. Whoa. No, I don't believe it. So it was an accident, right? Yogi was suspected of murder and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus, he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. Why was it his last chance to murder him, though? What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Sounds a lot like someone else I know, huh? Well, he may have had one peer, now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey. Oh, that means no friends. I thought he meant no competition. I got friends. My sister. Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. Hey, me too! That makes both of us. That's no surprise. Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result? He has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And? He lost. And died in despair, as it were. I see. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey. Yogi was still trying to strangle his dad either way? Yeah, that's true. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. Oh? Yet Yogi was found innocent. That's when my mother left us. Oh, so that is what Misty Fey heard. Interesting. Everyone called her a fraud. That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? It's only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless. Huh. Man, I really don't know. I really have no idea. Unfortunately, Japanifornia's legal system is as corrupt as possible. It is really bad. It is really bad. I mean, the judge alone is a straight-up liability to have in the courtroom. Huh. Alright. Well. Oh, you know what? I want to show this to Grossberg as well, actually. Oh, so this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond. But then it comes, who told Yogi to do it? But why kill Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own. His own sake. He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability. But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially, he was ruined. Huh? You'll understand soon enough. Wait. What is it? This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before. A long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this? No way. No way. No way, right? There's no way, right? No. No. Because Yogi wouldn't write it to himself. Miles didn't write to kill him. No shot, bro. Could it have been Manfred von Karma? Where the hell does this game take place? I don't know. I have no idea. Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this? Well, I'm not sure. Von Karma. Wait! You're right, my boy. Oh my. This is Von Karma's handwriting. I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time on court records. He really is like Dio. But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was correct. Manfred von Karma himself. Oh! No wonder dude's sweating up there trying to wrap the trial up in 3 minutes. Holy moly. Okay. What does this mean then? Why would von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? Yay! Why would... Oh... Why would he? No. We gotta know. No. If it truly was von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. But how could von Karma know about Edgeworth's past like that? Even Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. That I do not know. Yet I do know that von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago. Everything was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and von Karma did win, but he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Edgeworth's accusation stood. Oh, look at that. Faulty evidence. It was the only penalty von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. That's insane, because I feel like it's not the only time he submitted faulty evidence. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. It must have been quite a shock for von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Vacation? Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. Really? He doesn't take vacations? That's crazy. Like, go to the sea, to the mountains. Don't tell me he's never been to Europe. You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation? What do we do, Nick? Von Karma is going to bring up DL6. You can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6? I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright, I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know. I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence, so maybe he didn't do it. Who knows? Who knows? Screw faulty evidence. Everything Karma does is sus. He's probably got more blackmail than RWB. I think so. I think it's dang near close. They're two peas of the same pod. Did I use that saying right? They probably get dinner together. I can't believe he'd kill someone. But Nick, Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty. Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest. Grossberg, thank you. Can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. Police materials, huh? Interesting. Alright, back to Miles. Anything to talk about? No, they won't let me push him anymore. He's tired of hearing from me. Gumshoe back? There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone. Sounds like Gumshoe's pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check out the records room again. Well, now, I can't have just anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there now anyway. Whoa! Whoa! You can go in as long as he's there. Von Karma? Yes, he just arrived, actually. Von Karma's in the records room. Huh! Alright. Ain't that nice? Ain't that crazy? Let's see. Dusty as always. We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. Von Karma. Interesting. Let's see. I don't know where to look. Oh, I bet it's the open drawer, huh? I would guess that that's probably... Huh? One of the drawers here is open. He took the damn files! He took the damn files. Someone must have been looking into it recently. The label says unsolved cases evidence. This dude's gonna try and sabotage the third day. Unsolved cases? Nick, the file for DL6 is completely empty. Huh? What are you doing in here? Oh my god, look at those eyes. Holy moly. I've never seen him head on like this. He's staring daggers through me. That is terrifying. Von Karma? How do you know my name? Huh? Does he not even know who we are? Have we met? What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team. Defense team? I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. Dude, look at this. Your Honor, he's guilty. Can I submit this face as evidence? This is terrifying. This is terrifying. All the evidence got yoinked. That's crazy. They are like bugs to me. Needless things to be crushed. I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. Is he just gonna let us talk to him? Edgeworth is your student, right? A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father. Always second rate. Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney. Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record. So you did. But what I don't get is why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? What, so that he could... Is this like a 23-year setup? Like this is... Or a 15-year setup? He's terrifying. You're right, Hollow. The son of your most bitter rival? That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Doubt. We'll get it out of you at some point. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. We were right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court. Dang, man. Is this it? Should I keep this under wraps or should I? I just want him to, I kind of want him to know that I have it. What happens if I present it? Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? Oh, I thought for sure it wouldn't let me present this. This is interesting. You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder. Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. There's got to be cameras in here. Holy shit. He actually did it. Oh my god. And he's... Oh my god. Okay. Whew. So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter? Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me from a lot of needless hassle. Huh? Nick, what is that thing? Get it out. No, 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 no. A stun gun for self-defense, usually. Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. 600,000? Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it, usually. Now, give me the letter. Oh my, this is insane. Aren't the police in here with us? Come on. Somebody help. No. What the? If Gumshoe was coming, Raven, I don't think he came in time. I don't think he came in time. Maya? Out of my way. Oh my god, me too? Oh? He got us. The letter's gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence. All of it. Back to having no clues. Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? This isn't... Oh my. This is scary. Maya, open your eyes. Is she gonna channel Mia here? No. The letter. Did he take it? Yeah. Are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I feel bad for Maya in this trial. I really do. She's given it her all. She's given it her all. That's definitely aggravated assault. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. You're not useless, Maya. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all. Maya, it's okay. There has to be some way I can help her. I better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya, she's holding something. What is that? A bullet? DL6 incident, evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. Did she snatched something from him right before he left. No, you're not useless, Maya. This is big. This is huge. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. DL6 bullet stashed in a pocket, taken from Gregory Edgeworth's heart, still bears clear ballistic markings. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. Is that it? Oh, we're going to trial, baby. We're going to trial. I know, I feel like we should have put up a little more fight. Although we did have the taser. But we also could have been like, hey, police, this guy's got a taser. Save your progress up to this point? Well, yeah. The police weren't going to come help us? That's crazy. Okay, here we go. Final day trial. December 28th, 9:51 a.m., District Court Defendant Lobby Number 2. I feel like not only are we proving Miles innocent to the court, but we're kind of proving Miles innocent to himself, too, assuming he didn't shoot his father. This is it. Judgment Day. Today, things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. Huh? So, it's a big idea. Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. Yeah, thanks, Maya. Wait, so she still has, like, when she's touching people, she still is shocking them? Is that even possible? Edgeworth's looking glum as always. Hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Oh, what are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge? Right, good idea. Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Whoa, yeah, pal. Is this Larry? No, it's Gumshoe. What's gotten into that girl? Detective Gumshoe. Morning, Edgeworth. Good morning. How'd it go, Detective? Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. That's actually huge that he managed to do that for us, though. He's just jumpy, or she's just electrified. I know she's like a Pokemon. She's got electric charge built up in her. We're at a police station where there's a very important record area. Definitely with several cameras, but it's fine. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. Certainly probably woke him up, that's for sure. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name, but that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm gonna prove it. Alright, this is big. Gumshoe did his job. He got the main suspect. We did our job. We got dirt on Von Karma and DL6. Now it's just time to lock in. Let it ride. All or nothing, baby. Here we go. Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready. Right. Very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence. Understood? Come on. Don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says. I think he's more awed into silence by the fact that he's being manageable. He's not being rude. Very well, Mr. Von Karma. Your opening statement. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom. I wonder, is Von Karma just going to try and pin it on this guy and just get away like he didn't do anything? Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. The question is, does our witness remember us? He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness, why did you run away yesterday? Objection! The witness was not running away, as he will now testify. I see. Very well, please begin your testimony. Hello. Why I left court. Witness testimony. Why I left court. That's something. I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did, but I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I'd need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So, my testimony yesterday stands as is. Glad we got him back in here for that. Does the witness remember anything at all? Probably not. Or at least he's going to claim that he doesn't. I actually do think he remembers everything, but, you know, Agree to disagree there. He's going to play the hard-to-get card. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we? He has to know his name. Teachers, when they put the name line as question number 1. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm going to prove it. Cross-examination why I left court. I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did, but I wasn't running away or nothing. Hold it! Then why did you leave? Objection! He's just about to say why. Is it so hard for you to just quietly listen when someone's talking? If I sat quietly, Edgeworth would be guilty in 3 minutes. Went to buy some food for Polly. Food? Well, Polly is a bit of a gourmand, you see. Did I pronounce that right? She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown. But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker's shack? Good question. Well, I kind of got lost, you see. The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack. Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's gonna believe that. I see. So he was lost. Ah, the judge believed it. Shocker. Your Honor, snap out of it, man. I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. That's a crazy statement, considering you are the main witness. You've lost much of your memory, is that correct? Yeah, seems like it. Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, You know exactly who you are. Objection! The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof. How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old... codger? Codger's head. That's impossible. I'm glad you've come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness. Please continue. I mean, I need one of those motive things. You don't technically need one. At least from what I listen to in my true crime podcasts. How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right? Objection. Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. He's a lot less intimidating from this angle than he is head-on. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible. I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends. Might I say something, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've been saying the same thing over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past, or lack thereof, into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case? It does, Your Honor, it does. Yeah, Phoenix does sound a little crazy, I agree. Because to what we know, it makes sense. To the court, who doesn't have the information we have, I mean, if I was on the jury, first thing I would be thinking is, well, why are we taking this old man's testimony? So I would get where Phoenix is coming from. But I get what you're saying. He's got to show something. Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies. Order. Mr. Wright, there is a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is? Of course, Your Honor. I was listening to my VOD back. You can hear my snap. Not now. Yeah. Oh, now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. Who is he? Don't play dumb, Von Karma. Mr. Wright, please tell us this witness's name. Your Honor, his name's Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff. Yogi? That name seems familiar. Doesn't the prosecutor have to shut the hell up most of the time during cross-examination? I don't know how it works. I think so. I don't know. I mean, he can make objections. That they are allowed to do that. I don't know if they can just object anytime we speak, though. That seems a little not correct. But also, Von Karma does what he wants. Yanni Yogi from the DL6 incident. Figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case. But what does this mean? Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This man, this witness, is Yanni Yogi? Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory. This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere else to go. Nick, how are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi? It's okay. It's actually quite simple. It is? Please take this man's fingerprints. Oh, yeah. Because we have the bullet, right? Oh, I don't know if the bullet would have fingerprints on it, but we could match the bullet to the gun, which has fingerprints on it. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago. I see. That makes sense. Tisk, tisk, tisk to what? You have no proof either. I know. I know. I know. Von Karma defies court logic. He defies all logic. Huh? I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. Why? The witness has no fingerprints. Okay, well, that in and of itself is really suspicious. No fingerprints. And he's asleep. You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with the stuff. No, dude, he doesn't even remember his name, and you're going to tell me he remembers what he used to do for a living? No, I don't buy it. This guy's lying. Yogi, you sneak. You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past. Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we will not be able to prove his identity. No. Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright? Seems that the case has been decided, no? No, I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way. There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one. Nick, what are we gonna do? I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do? Disc, disc, disc. Well, Mr. Wright, DNA tests would work, but these court trials in this world have to wrap up in 3 days, so I don't think we have time. Perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief, Yeah, get Polly up there. Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second. Cross-examine... No. No. What is it, Nick? No. You're joking. Your Honor, the defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal. No. Take Mr. Von Karma up on my proposal? Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot. I'm out. You're joking. You're joking. Oh my God. Is this legal? Is this allowed? Phoenix does whatever he wants. He does whatever he wants. Oh my gosh, bird-to-bird communication. You're right. Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object. Objection! Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested. Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences. Listen, I'm just doing this for a bit of comedic relief. I can't guarantee the accuracy of his testimony. Nick, this is crazy. This is insane. Well, still want to go through with your little game? Yeah, I do. Let the parrot take the stand. I'll cross-examine her, Your Honor. This is insane. We're bringing Polly to the stand. This is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard. For once, something I agree with you on, Von Karma. Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least, I think so. What on earth are we thinking? Bailiff, bring in the parrot. Wait, does this imply that the parrot was on standby? Like he was at the trial? The bird is gonna clutch up. I'm hoping. Yeah, talk about taking Karma off guard. I certainly didn't see this coming. That's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Name. You have to be nice to the bird. The witness is ignoring me. It must hurt to be ignored by a bird. Very well, witness. Who was your owner? Please testify for us. It's always the unexpected witnesses like Larry. Yeah, how come the prosecution gets to bring whatever their witness, like whatever witness they want to the stand, but I gotta bring Larry and a parrot? How is that fair? How is that fair? Witness testimony. Who is your owner? Hello, hello. We might be screwed. This was a bad idea. This was a bad idea. Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Very well. Begin your cross-examination. Right. What are you gonna do, Nick? Dude, if this trial took place in the current day and age, this would be going viral for sure. This would be making headlines. That's how we've been able to make dents in Von Karma, random stuff he couldn't prepare for. That's true. That's true. I thought the Larry situation was crazy. I don't see how you could prepare for this. Well, all right, let's cross-examine him. Hello, hello. Oh, hold it. Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her. Right. What do I say? No, you have to call it, right? You have to be like, Polly. And then he does it. And then he responds. Ask lots and lots of questions. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Alright, we'll start with his name. Maybe I should get her to say her name. Polly, Polly. What's your name? Polly, Polly. There we go. Mr. Wright, I think we've established that this parrot is named Polly. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity? I don't think so. Well, I guess it doesn't really have anything to do with that, no. Please only ask questions pertaining to the matter at hand. You wanted to know the parrot's name. I'm doing you a favor. Very well, witness. Continue your testimony. Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi. Hello, hello. Hold it! Best voice acting? I'm doing my best. I want you to testify. Alright, now, what do we do? Oh, have we forgotten something? As I recall, 2 days ago... Have we forgotten something? Don't forget, DL6, that's right! That's right! If I can get Polly to say that here, that'll prove that the caretaker had something to do with DL6. Polly, have we forgotten something? Maya's locked in, here we go! Hello, hello. No, no, that's not right. No, that's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot, something we forgot. Hello, hello. It's not working, Nick. She won't say it. This is ridiculous. Why won't she say it? What did Von Karma do? Did he bring in... What did he do? Something the matter, Mr. Wright? Wait. Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He couldn't have retrained the parrot, could he? Did he train her not to respond when we asked if we'd forgotten anything? Oh, no. Okay. Well, hear me out. We could also ask about the safe number. Did he prepare for the parrot? He's prepared for everything, I guess. I mean, the fact that he prepared for the parrot, I doubt. But I guess he did. I guess he did. Maybe I'll get her to say the number of that safe. The safe? Why? Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay? Polly, what was the number to the safe in the shack? 1228. 1228. My, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker. Oh, it does. It does have something to do with the caretaker. It does, and that's why I had her say it. Huh, ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity? Oh, I didn't realize that he took the note. I was going to present the note. Oopsie, oopsie daisy. Ooh, now I don't know. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity? 1228. 1228. 1228? 1228 is the day of DL6. Wait. 1228 is the date of the DL6 incident, right? 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 Am I bluffing? About what? No, I know. The DL6 case file. What is this obsession you have with that case? Mr. Wright, where in this file is something relating to the safe number? Case summary, victim data, or suspect data? Do we got a save prepared? Because we're going to need it. Not yet. I didn't want to soft lock myself. If we can get out of this testimony, I might save. Oh, where in this file is something related to that safe number? Well, if it's the date of the incident, then it's probably in the case summary, right? It's on the case summary page. The case summary. Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred. How about that? Oh, look, I'm on one. I'm on one today. The date of the incident, December 28th. Why, that's today's date, 15 years ago. And the number on that safe is 1228. He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. Von Karma didn't prepare for that. That's how important that date was to him. I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates. Objection. This is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card's number to 0001 because I'm number 1. Okay, everyone rush to the bank right now and and put this in. Let's test this, Von Karma. This is now evidence to the court that I will need to personally run through so that we can verify the accuracy of. Please hand over your card. This has nothing to do with a date. Nothing. Indeed. Alone, it is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We would need some other corroborating evidence. Where am I gonna find that? We're getting closer. One more. If we can just get one more piece of evidence. Right, but what? Very well, witness. You may continue. With what? He's got nothing else. Time to rob this man blind? He's got to be rich. He's never lost a court case. He's got to be rich. What if I press him on this saying nothing part? Witness, you're here to speak. You must speak to me. Okay, the witness doesn't know what's going on. This is insane. Frankly, I can't believe that you're speaking to the parrot. Trust me, Karma? That makes two of us. Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. Okay. Oh, wait. What happened to the 12? Okay, so we need to get a little more evidence. Okay, so if we can find another piece of evidence, the name doesn't matter. It forgot the DL6 incident, so we need to figure out another clue for the safe number. Wait, yeah, why is he talking shit to me? He prepared for this. Why is he talking shit to me? He was also talking to the bird all night. That's a good point. I am claiming that, and I have another piece of evidence that's going to help us out here. We need one more piece of evidence. One more piece of evidence. That proves... I don't have it. I don't think I have it. I don't think I have it. Ah, this stinks. This? This probably isn't it. No, he doesn't like that. Oh, no. He's mad. I hope you're happy now, Mr. Wright. The witness may continue her testimony. Okay. Maybe I can object. I don't know. Okay. Hello, hello. Anything to object to this? Nothing. So maybe I was on the right track. Oh, this is so tough, man. Alright, let's try this again. Let's try this again. Let's find another piece of evidence that shows why the case number is important. Because apparently, the date of the DL6 incident wasn't enough. Okay, so, what could it be? Could it be the autopsy report? Sometime on the 24th or the 25th, shot from approximately 1 meter away. That's not going to prove why the safe code is important, or prove who Yogi is. This photo could. Maybe. Probably not. This I don't think has anything to do with this. Overhead Applecord Lake's not going to do it. This was found in the victim's body. This is the murder weapon. This is a metal detector that we still have for some reason. This is... I could present Polly as evidence. I don't think that matters. We've already presented this. This didn't work. And, man. This is hard. This is hard. Okay. Let's see. I have a feeling it's one of these two. Robert's autopsy report, which was shown that he was killed 3... We're going to go with this. Take that! Take that! And he doesn't like it. Dang it! Okay, well, I'm not losing anything from this, which is interesting. So I think I'm on the right track. Huh. Oh, can I object anything here? Wait. Wait. Maybe. Oh, if you press enter... Oh! Thank you. I was like, I don't know. Thank you. Thank you. And then you can present this as evidence? Air in the elevator was oxygen depleted at the time of incident. No clues found on the scene. Defense attorney trapped in elevator returning from a lost trial with son. Miles Edgeworth, age 9. 1 bullet found in heart. After his arrest, fiancée Polly Jenkins committed suicide. How do I present this? I want to present that. I want to present this. I'm going to... Objection! Your Honor, that... Oh, no. I did the wrong thing. Uh-oh. I forgot. I don't think I pressed it first. We have to press it first. There we go. Hold it. Now we gotta go back to the cutscene. Okay. We're almost there. I think I got it. Holy moly. Okay. It does. We've done this song and dance like 5 times now. I'll show you the proof. Give me a second. Okay. I was wondering if I was gonna have to go in here. I don't think I can submit this like that, but what if I just submit this again? Take that! Okay, this doesn't look like it's gonna... Oh! I'm dumb. Oh my gosh, I'm dumb. There were 3 options from here. Oh, jeez. Holy... Okay. The suspect data is what's gonna point us. Okay, it's on the suspect data page. Mr. Wright, this file is from a case 15 years ago. I don't see anything about a safe in here at all. Oh. Okay. Well, that wasn't it. I'm certainly on the right track now. Please hold. Okay. What's the safe number? Okay. 1228. A reckless... Man, I'm getting deja vu. Okay, here we go. I don't want to mess this up again. Let's open the case file. This is the case summary. This is the victim data. And this is the suspect data. Trapped in elevator, returning from a lost trial with son, Miles Edgeworth, age 9, 1 bullet found in heart. The murder weapon was fired twice. Just throw everything until something sticks. That's where I'm at. This one stumped me. Alright, well, it was in the victim data then. Sure, why not? How does his wife's name connect to the safe number? I thought we were looking for, like, motive. That's my bad. I thought we were looking for motive. And I was like, oh, I didn't know that his fiance, you know, committed suicide after. That's more motive. Here's a clue. That was my thought process. It's in the victim data page. Is it still wrong? Thank you. I think I got it. Oh, man. Let me make sure. So we don't have to do this song and dance again. Polly Jenkins. Thank you. Thank you, Raven. Thank you, Raven. Listen, I can't even be mad at that. We've been doing this song and dance for too long, man. Okay. This makes sense. Oh my goodness. Okay. What's your name? And then it's gonna say, I got it. Of course it matters. You claim that the parrot's name. Thank you for helping me through this very challenging portion. You didn't notice the name? No, I didn't. There are times when I play these kind of games where I do get stuck just like staring at a wall. It happens when I play Portal. You know, we played Portal once on stream and I get stuck and I just stare at a wall and I'm like, I don't know where to go from here. I did not put 2 and 2 together, and I even read it out loud. I was like, oh, Polly Jenkins. My bad. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity. Then show us this proof. Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far? Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is in the DL6 incident. Oh, nope. It's this. It's the parrot. It's not in the files. I almost messed that up. Your problem was outright just missing the name talk? Yeah. Yeah. Take that! What? What's wrong with that? Its name is Polly. No. Oh my god. This is miserable. Okay. Hold it, please. Hold it one more time, everyone. Polly, tell us your name. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're here. We're here. It was in the files, I know. I know it was. I'm gonna show the proof. I'm gonna show the proof right now. See, they expected this to be so hard. That's why I'm not losing any life. It's in the files, Your Honor. The DO6 incident case file. Oh, he doesn't want us to present it. Which page is this proof on then? Show us or stop wasting our time. Well, I think I've wasted everyone's time enough here. Let me show you. Very well, Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where in this file is the name, is the... Where in this file is the information connected to this parrot's name? Now I'm all thrown off my game. Okay. All right. The parrot's name is mentioned in the suspect data. It's on the suspect data page. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see? Indeed, it does say that, yes. What was his fiancée's name? Polly Jenkins. Polly! Holy moly, I'm glad we got here eventually. It just took a little bit longer than I would have liked. Sorry, everybody. Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her. I see. I guess that is possible. Objection. A mere coincidence, that's all. Okay, but this is now 2 coincidences in a row. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Wright... Oh, she's only 7 years old. I'm sorry. That's just a coincidence. That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here. This is a mere coincidence, that's all. True, that is a possibility. However, 2 coincidences at the same time seem more like a pattern to me. What are you saying? Oh, he's not getting his way. Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately. Holy moly. I hope that's the last time we have to interview the parrot. That was stressful. I do wish they'd chosen a less parody name. Yeah, but, you know, if the parrot's name was Megan, maybe that would have raised some suspicion, right? Right off, really trying to keep us on our toes. The judge is on our side a little bit, huh? Witness, tell us your name. Wait, this witness, he doesn't remember. No, it's okay. I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done. Nick, he looks totally different. This is the real Yogi, I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years. Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court. My name is Yanni Yogi. Wow. Give it up for Raven. Raven called this from day one. Any old person I want to stand on, or is on the stand, is just Old Bag? Yeah, that's fair. I wonder how Old Bag's doing. Wonder what she's up to. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court. Well, now things are gonna get even more tricky. Order! Yanni Yogi. So was it you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death? Yeah. Oh! Oh, that was easy. It was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So, I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. Oh, so he wanted to defend him, but he did it the wrong way. He did it by making him lie that he was brain damaged, because he didn't think he could win the case if he actually was going to do the trial for real. I lost my job, my fiance, my social standing. Then, this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance. After 15 years, this was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets. Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean? I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Oh, so maybe Edgeworth did do it on accident. Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond. Wow. The clean confession like that was not what I was expecting. Von Karma, where is Mr. Yogi? Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession. Then the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is innocent. In this case, at least. Oh, he's pissed. He's mad. He's mad. Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? Yeah, Your Honor, he was a child. It was an accident. There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case. So I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections? None? None? Wow, not even Karma. I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything? Because Von Karma wants this trial to be over so that he doesn't have to testify to his part in this. Very well. This court finds the defendant Miles Edgeworth. Hold it. Oh, not guilty. I love the confetti that comes down. That is all. This court is adjourned. Wow, I thought for sure. Oh! Did someone just say objection? It was Miles. It wasn't Von Karma. Wait, but that means no. Edgeworth? Holy moly. Is he gonna be like, Von Karma did it? Your Honor, I object to your judgment. What do you mean, Edgeworth? What are you doing? I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what? Nick, Edgeworth is trying to confess. No, Edgeworth, no! This is fine. No, 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 no. And now Miles is going to admit he killed. No, 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 no. He's going to say he's guilty. He's going to tell them he was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He's going to tell them he killed his own dad. What do I do? No. I don't know. No. Objection. Objection. The judgment has already been passed. I object to Edgeworth's outburst. Objection. Didn't something like this happen yesterday, too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed. That would be Larry, and that did happen. We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth. He's right. We have a duty to hear Edgeworth out. Oh my gosh, Edgeworth! What are you doing? Honestly, it's more likely he gets off by confessing rather than getting it proved by Karma in a separate case. Yeah, but isn't that case is sealed shut after today? Maybe that's why he's doing it. He's like, I got too guilty of a conscience. This is my last chance to come clean about it. I don't know. We'll see. For 15 years, I have had a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer. You mean in the incident where your father died? From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident, it was me. Wow. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me. Then why are you pointing at me? I didn't do it. Get that finger away from me. Oh, this is not how I thought this was going. Order, order. This is certainly unexpected. The defendant, declared innocent, is confessing to a different crime, a crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this. Bah, it's obvious. We hold a trial. Right here, right now. Oh my, okay. Whew, all right, we're not done. I was like, oh, game's over. Game's over now. Statute of limitation is going to end tomorrow. This is his last chance to get arrested, actually. Yeah. Yeah, his last chance to come clean. Or our last... I still don't believe he's guilty. There's got to be something. There's got to be something else in there. I don't believe it. What are the odds that he would throw the gun and it would go off and hit his father? And wasn't the gun in the DL6 incident fired twice? Right? One bullet found in the heart, the murder weapon was fired twice. If he threw the gun and it fired on accident, it would only be one shot. I don't buy it. I don't think Miles did it. We try this man for his crime of 15 years ago. I don't think he did it. I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned. I don't think he did it. Getting your facts straight early on. Good on you. Thank you. Thank you. I got to prepare, you know. Von Karma had plenty of time to prepare. I think either way, Karma would find a way to hold another trial to get Miles back up there. Yeah, he's got enough connections. I'd rather, you know what? I'd rather tackle this now than wait and have Miles hire me again. I'm sorry, Wright. I've just wasted all of your effort. Not really. I found you innocent of the crime that you were accused of when I took you up on this. I get paid, right? Now we can go do this again, but this is a separate payment. This is 2 payments now. This is not one case. Just so we're clear. I cannot keep doing these for free. I've just wasted all of your effort. Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you kill your dad? I didn't want to believe it myself, detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Oh, because he hates crime. And he wants to bring all criminals to justice, including himself. He is a very good character. He is a very good character. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances. This is crazy. Just crazy. Nick, what are you doing? Huh? Oh, I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready. Your case? For what? Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent. What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. But he doesn't remember it. One bullet when he threw the gun. It didn't hit anybody. So Yogi picked it up and shot him. Or someone else did. He confessed that he did it in court. I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare. What? It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. This real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me. Right. Oh, I see what they did there. A little play on words, huh? December 28th, 2:30 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 3. We go again. We go again. I don't think Edgeworth would prosecute another child, though. I think a lot of this is internalized. I agree. I think that his reign of terror would stop at some point. I think he would be logistical at some point. And we saw it did stop in the last trial with Will Powers. At that point, we just wanted to get the right guy. We were working on the same team, me and him. Now then, I would like to resume our trial. Judge, Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. The statute of limitations on the DL6 incident runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book. I see. Does the defense have any objections? None, Your Honor. Von Karma, You knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you? Yeah, because he knew. He was like, I'm ready to talk about DL6 tomorrow. I'm going to burn these files. He absolutely knew this was coming. He's got something against Edgeworth, and I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. What's up, Kier? Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand? Let's see it, Miles Edgeworth. Will the witness state his name and profession? Miles Edgeworth. I am a prosecuting attorney. He didn't care about the Hammond case? I kind of agree. Well, I mean, he set up the Hammond case. It was all a ploy to get him in here. 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct? It is correct. Then testify about this matter to the court. When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That'll be the key, but only if we can get it to work. Please, please. Witness testimony, the DL6 incident. That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all. So he threw the gun, and then a second later it shot? Then Miles, you couldn't have shot that gun. If at any time a Mia summon could be useful, now would be nice. True. If she's coming at any point, now would be a darn good time. And until now, you thought this memory was a dream? We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events. Bah! The same claim Mr. Yogi has made. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Whew. All right, let's try and pick apart. I feel like we're battling against our own defendant here. He's like, I'm guilty. And I'm like, you're not. And now I have to cross-examine my own guy? I love Mia, by the way. Say, Mia's cool. That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. I'm going to ask about the trial first. What was the trial your father was involved in on that day? I don't remember things very clearly, only 2 things. I know my father lost, and Mr. Von Karma was the prosecuting attorney. I think I got it. I'm not going to say anything, but I think I got it. I'll let you know if I'm right. Mr. Von Karma, you were handling that case? It was 15 years ago. I don't remember the details. Oh, you do. That was when Edgeworth pointed out the problem in Von Karma's evidence. Interesting. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. So there were 3 people, including yourself, trapped in that elevator. Yes, myself, my father, and Yanni Yogi. We were fine at first, but then as time passed and no one came to help, my father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Yeah, what if the door opened up and Karma shot him? What did you do then? I was a 9-year-old boy at the time. What could I do? I was scared, trembling in the corner. But then, just then, something heavy fell at my feet. What was it? A pistol. I assume it was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi's. The safety must have come off when it fell from his holster. And you picked it up? What happened next? I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. So he threw the gun. A moment later, there was a single gunshot and then a scream. The gun fired once. Yes, I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, they've echoed in my head every day. That gunshot and that horrible scream. The scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. There was a single gunshot. Was there now? Because if you look in the DL6, the DL6 files, it says that the gun was fired twice. Objection, Your Honor. Blaming the son for the crime you committed on the father, Karma might have dropped it to him. I need to know how this went. But I think Karma did it. Are you sure you only heard one gunshot? Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came. Oh, dear. Oh my gosh. Okay. I see. No, Your Honor. Unfortunately, you don't see. Look at this file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony. You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? That's true. We've pulled this file out a lot. I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on. Which page contradicts Miles Edgeworth's testimony? The victim data. Look at the victim data in this file. It says it quite plainly. The murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot. Yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So, who fired the remaining shot? Was there perhaps another shooter who fired that second shot? Objection. Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when that second shot was fired. Oh, but we do. Oh, but we do. It might have been fired the day before the incident. There is no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident. What? I see. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we've heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot fired had something to do with the case? I do. Your Honor, I think I will be able to show you proof. You're right, Raven. I think you're right. What? Impossible. Now, Mr. Von Karma, save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show us your proof. Do you have evidence that the second firing of the pistol is related to this incident? I do. I have the bullet. Mr. Wright, please think how we feel having to look at this evidence time and time again. Every time you show us ridiculous evidence, I feel, well, mocked. Oh. Okay, well, that's embarrassing because I was really confident that that was the piece of evidence that they were looking for. That's so embarrassing. That's what I get. All right, that's very humbling. I'm not as smart as I thought. Sorry, everybody. Not doing any harm. Those are two different things. Try again, Mr. Wright. Do you have evidence that the second firing of the pistol is related to this incident? That is so embarrassing. All right. Let's see here. What else could we have? Photograph. Yes, this. Okay, now I think I know for sure. Because here's one bullet in him. Here's another bullet in the glass of the elevator. Okay, we got there. Look at this photograph. This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see that the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth. This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it. So, let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired? Where? Your Honor, please get a clue. This is insane that I have to point this out to him. Here you go. Right in front of your eyes, Your Honor. Politely, of course. As should be obvious, the contradiction is here. I see a bullet hole in the door. Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol, yet there's also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot. Oh, yes! Let's go! Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. Mr. Wright, but who could that someone else be? Well, the murderer, of course. I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page. Case summary page, that's on page 1. Why are we talking like this file is so large? It's 3 pages. Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene. He does have a point. That second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. Okay, now I think I know what to submit. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of the matter, the whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door. Well, let me show you then, Mr. Von Karma. Order, I will have order. Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly, that the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked this second bullet. So, all we have is the single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim. Disc. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter. Gah, how did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident? What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection? I'm sorry, Maya. Looks like I was wrong. No, Phoenix, we have it in the palm of our hands. Nick, if the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing. No, but you said you'd do it. You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent. I'm sorry. It's just when I saw the photograph, I thought the 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it. I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else who fired the killing shot. But now, I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years. Yeah, we're gonna solve it in like 15 minutes. Nick. No. Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only 1 bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth. Precisely. I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far? Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any objections? No. No, I do not. So you killed your father, though that was not your intention? Yes, I did. Come on, Maya. Oh no. He's accepted the guilt. Very well. The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today, right here. Right now. Indeed. Does anyone have any objections? I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There are so many things I know I should be saying, but my mind's gone blank. I can't find the words. Mr. Wright, I have an objection. I'm sure I'll figure it out somewhere along the way. I object. Disc. Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object? Nick, I don't know. His case is perfect. It must exist. Oh, yep. Here we go. The second bullet. Oh. What? What did you just say? Nothing. The second bullet must exist, but where? Someone took it. Seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers from you, Mr. Wright. Wait, Your Honor. The second bullet. It existed. What? I know you did call that, Raven. But we've just heard proof that it did not exist. I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened. But who? The murderer. Objection. The murderer? Then tell us, just who is this murderer? I'm still thinking about that one. So the criminal took the second bullet. But why? Huh? First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet? Well, yeah, he had to find it. Of course there was a need. That's why they took it. What possible reason could they have had? Well, the reason the murderer took the bullet away from the scene with them... well, both of these are right? The bullet would be proof the murderer was cautious. This case is so satisfying. I know you're not there yet, but I'm so hyped. I'm there. I'm liking it. The bullet would be proof, or the murderer was cautious? I think he was cautious. Well, the murderer was very cautious sort, you see. That's why the murderer had to search for that bullet. Objection! If that was the case, then they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well. Huh? Why would they only take one of the 2 shots fired? Right. Oh, have you really thought this through? I'm going to have to penalize you. That's not good. This isn't going so well. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for the bullet? The murderer had to find it, or the murderer didn't need it? Gonna save my game. Just in case. I'm gonna save. Just in case. You know, he still had to find it. But maybe a different reason. The reason the murderer had to take the bullet away is the bullet would be proof. Maybe they thought the bullet would be used as proof. It was a special bullet, so they took it with them. Oh, this doesn't sound like I'm on the right track. If that was the case, then they should have taken the other bullet as well. You're right. You're right. Save, save, save. I'm getting too close for comfort here. Too close for comfort. This isn't going well. Okay, the murderer didn't need it. You got me. You got me, okay? Wait. Wait, hang on. Oh, you know what? No, I can't do it. I was gonna raise my arms, but I can't do it without making it a hassle. Sorry. Why would the murderer have spent the time to look for that stray bullet? I haven't got a clue. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? The murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true. Had to take it. Had to take it. The murderer. What does that mean? You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Oh, I'm crazy, all right. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. Me too, Phoenix. Me too. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene, but the murderer had to take the bullet. Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean? Well, for instance what? I'm grasping at straws here. Maybe the bullet, hit the murderer? The bullet hit the murderer. Oh, interesting. Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't it? Or wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know? Oh, he doesn't look pleased. No one does. Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's really what happened? Did we just luck into this? I think we did. Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murder, the murderer themselves was shot, and they left with the second bullet still inside of them, thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime. Yeah, I guess that's how it would work, yes. But there's a problem with that. The other 2 people rescued from that elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unharmed. So that would mean the murderer came from outside. I like that we can't tell if it's really Mia or just Nick's memories of her. What Nick thinks you would say. I know, it is really good. I also thought it was maybe like Maya's shot, like how she's got shocked from Von Karma, and the shock is like letting traces of Mia through. Because when Mia's like glimpsing, he does turn to Maya, and she's like standing up really straight like how Mia used to. You can go back and check it out later, but yeah, this is interesting. This is very interesting. Or drugs. We got high in the bathroom during the 5-minute recess. Oh my. The two men fight inside the elevator. They all pass out. The door opens. Yep. Yep. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges, and the bullet hits... Oh my... The bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside. So Miles almost killed the murderer, who I'm going to call Von Karma. It's so crazy, you might actually be right. And we came up with it off the top of our heads. We were just spitting anything out there. Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you. That's very kind. That's very kind of you to say. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say. Objection. Oh, he's mad now. That's right. He's on my side. What are you saying? Deny it. Deny it. No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murderer. No one was wounded at the time of the incident? He's right. I can't think of anyone. Nick. Huh? I just thought of something really crazy. Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday? Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that to flee the scene of the crime. Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock, but took it because he was injured? Which would mean it could only mean one thing. He was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth. It was Von Karma. Yeah, he should have a scar, right? There should be some evidence on him. Oh, man. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed. No, Your Honor. Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect? Uh-oh. Should I come out and say it now? You know what? I'm so tired of playing Von Karma's game. I am gonna say it now. I am gonna say it now. Your Honor, there is a suspect. One lone suspect. Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect? Oh, you just say it, man. Just say it. The what? Von Karma. Von Karma? Oh. You mean the Von Karma? The prosecutor? The one standing right over there? You don't object? I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection? Because we caught you off guard and you forgot to object. Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident, yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason? So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident? Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify. Nick, let's find out who his doctor is. It's no use. Edgeworth. I know Von Karma. Perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave any clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness. He is perfect. Did he just suck it up until he was better? Nobody's that perfect. So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane. No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. Wait. What does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere, but where? Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot? Just in case. We do have the bullet, right? Taken from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. So that won't help us. No, I don't think we do. I don't think we do. Show evidence. No, I didn't want to show evidence. I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button. No. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, it's fine. Maybe there is evidence. Maybe there's something in there. And I'll even use evidence. I know how much you like it. The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot. Whew. Okay, not Robert's autopsy. Not the lake photo. That's nothing. Not the overhead map of Gourd Lake. Murder weapon, that's from this other trial. Wait. Does this dude still have the bullet in him? No way. No way. Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery, leaving an evidence trail. So then I ask, where's that bullet now? I think it unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself. You don't mean. Holy smokes, I do. There is the possibility that the bullet is still inside of Von Karma. Holy moly. Is that even possible for all these years? Well, there's one way to find out. We could use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm gonna run this over you and see what we find. Oh, I think we got him. We got him. Dead to rights. I refuse. You refuse. But refusing this means you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you. Oh, he's cooked. Order, order, order. Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector. Objection. Oh, that one hurt my throat. Judge, I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy. We can't suspend this trial. The statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now. Enough. I permit the use of the metal detector. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing. Nick, what does this mean? I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. Imagine if it just doesn't find anything. We were just like completely wrong. Something's inside his right shoulder. The bullet. Mr. Von Karma. You. It was you. I was afraid this would happen, and so I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. What? I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6. But, Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that? Yeah, Karma, evidence is key. Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything. It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here. Why is it always me? Why can't it be your turn to prove something for once? Not I. Mr. Wright? Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6? Of course he can't. You don't have any evidence of the DL6 incident. You want to bet? That's because you took it out of the records room yesterday. With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright. No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma. What? You were close. One day away from freedom. But you see, I do have proof. Huh? Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof. Why don't we just take a look if it's the same bullet? That's a bullet? Where did you get that? This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact. Ballistic markings? It means that it was shot from the same gun. You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago. Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, we can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate. Maya! Let's go! Dude, that was so clutch of her. See, you're not useless. This was so clutch, Maya. We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried... the other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets. Then, if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol. In other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Oh, he's sweating. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma. Oh, he's not very happy. Oh! oh. Is he ripping the bullet out right now? That scream. I've heard that scream before. When he threw the gun and it hit someone. That was the scream he heard because it hit Karma and then he passed out. Wait, I know. I can't breathe. Stop breathing my air. We've seen all this before. He throws the gun. Get away. It's that scream I heard in the elevator. 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed. Oh, we've got him. GG. Mr. Von Karma. Only you would dare defy me. So it was you. Oh my. Oh my gosh. You and your father are my curse. Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record, and you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you. Oh my gosh. 15 years earlier. Chief Prosecutor, I am sorry. Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you. I was careless. I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time. Edgeworth! Dude, the jury's gotta be like... If you're in the jury, it's gotta feel like watching a drama unfold. All the twists and turns. It was a shock like none I had ever known. Me? Penalized? Yeah, you're submitting fake evidence. It's bound to happen eventually. What are you talking about? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went out into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then there was a noise. I was in pain, a horrible, burning pain in my shoulder. Just then, the lights came back on. The elevator door closed before my eyes. Opened before my eyes. Opened. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then. It was destiny. Bang. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. Wow. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge, what? What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it. Very well. Wow. It appears that we have come a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later, Mr. Miles Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. You were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty. Why would he kill everyone else who could be a witness? Because then that would obviously show that there was a murderer that was on the loose, and then he would probably be a suspect. But by leaving 2 alive, everyone for 15 years thought that it was Yogi. I mean, really, it was the perfect crime. It was the perfect crime. If he doesn't pull this stunt to try and get Miles Edgeworth in jail, he gets away. He screwed himself. He dug his own hole. He dug his own grave. That is all. This court is adjourned. It was the perfect crime. He's just a little too full of himself. We did it. Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed him. I gotta say, I'm impressed. I'm impressed with you, Maya. You are the sole reason that this happened. It was pretty close, though. I was sure we'd had it. I know. I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory. So, it's finally over, Edgeworth. Right. Yeah. I'm not sure how to say this. I know. Try thank you. Would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for these meddling defense attorneys. Thank you, right? You're welcome. I think you could have done better than that. Ah, you don't have to say it again. You do have to pay me. That would be the best thank you in the world, some money. I'm not good at this sort of thing. You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth. She's got you there. Aw, Gumshoe. Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Hey. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. But who cares? You're getting paid. See, Edgeworth, you should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you. I see. Whoop! I feel foolish. Don't worry, take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it. It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. Hey, y'all. Hey, Lotta. What are you doing here? Y'all were great in there. Thank you. Yo, Edgeworth, congrats. Thank y'all very much. Lotta has no right to come in here and congratulate us when she tried her darndest to take this off the rails. I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Objection, Your Honor. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there. You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you? Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh? I don't think so. Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta? Who, me? I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick. Really? That's too bad. Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park? Larry! It's over, Nick. My life is over. No, what did you get into now? What did you get into now? We could use Karma's ATM code. You're right. We're rich. We're rich. Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now? Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world. You don't look sick. It's Kiance. She's going to live in Paris, Nick. Paris. She's leaving me behind. Wait, didn't his last girlfriend go to France as well? Should have seen that coming. Yo, Edgy. There you are. Yes, here I am. Congrats, Edgy. Here's a little gift for me in celebration. Don't take it. Edgeworth, this guy's gifts are cursed. Trust me when I tell you, you don't want this gift. Celebration? That's unusual for you. Harry Butts, you come along tonight too. My treat, pal. Huh? Thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? I think you'll be fine, Larry. Gumshoe's actually a really good guy. No, don't take it, Larry. Don't take it. Right? Yeah? What's up? That envelope that Larry gave me. It's got money in it. Well, yeah, that's not that strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes. It's $38. Right. Larry? Huh. What a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. 30. You? Son? Oh my god! Wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Edgeworth in school? Get out of here. Larry, you little shit. No. No, Larry! It was you! What are you so surprised about, Wright? Wait, did he know? Larry was absent that day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect. Think back to that day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history. I never was good at history. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. When something smells, it's probably the butts. Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you? I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember? Yeah, all too well. Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts. I gotta love Larry still. Really, Wright? I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. Well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events, eh? Edgeworth. You should have told me. Now, Nick, it was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth? Oh. I'd say so, yes. There you have it. Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did. Well, you've always been something of an insufferable emotionalist. Yeah, and you get worked up too easily, too. The death sentence for both of you, Your Honor? I'd like to hold a trial. Another case solved by the ace attorney. Maybe the real attorneys were the aces we made along the way. Man, if only I had known, I'd have become a prosecutor. The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. Edgeworth. Want to switch, right? Hey, y'all, line up. I'll take a photo. So why did Edgeworth train under Von Karma then? Was it one of those keep your enemies close kind of things? And after that, dinner on me. Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. Oh, dang. Sorry, Edgeworth. You can come next time. December 29th, 5:02 a.m., Wright & Co. Law Offices. A.M.! Whoa, I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Oh, Phoenix got a little drunk. Huh? It's still only 5. Maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter? Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium, in training, of course. I wanted to help Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you. But I couldn't. I was useless. So I've decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium, for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick. No! Goodbye? What time is it? The first trains for the mountains have already left. No. But how does she think she's still useless after all this? I guess I'm too late. Oh, jeez, that scared me. Hey, Nick, Maya. So you're leaving? Yeah, it's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay? I hope she comes back. Oh! Hold it! What? I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help. Huh? On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice. You heard my sister? Yeah, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything. Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. You helped, Maya! You literally helped! You helped! But you were the one who stopped Von Karma. I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze. Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped. Evidence? Show Maya some evidence to cheer her up. You grabbed this, Maya. Von Karma was convinced he had taken all the evidence pertaining to DL6. But you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma. And you were the one who gave it to me. Nick. Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you. Aww. I'll be back soon. Huh? I'm going to complete my training and come back. Okay, I'll be waiting. Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless. That's offensive. I like to think I do a pretty good job at things. I don't know about that. And the train is off. So this is it. See you soon, Maya. Aw, that's a good picture. Did she just pick it up before getting tased? I think she just like snatched it as he was falling, or as she was falling or something. And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page and say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins, with the same old crazy cast of characters. Don't think you've graduated yet, amateur. Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim. Yes, Your Honor. Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Aw, and we're gonna continue battling Edgeworth. What a good game. What a good game. Why would he even have it on him, or did he steal it from the record room? He was trying to steal it from the record room. Yeah, he didn't have it on him. He was trying to steal it. Then he hung his head low and went right back outside. Kinda like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh? She jumped on Von Karma and grabbed it as she got tased. Dude, go Maya. Go Maya. Huh? Nick? Nah, haven't seen him lately. Who, me? I've been working at a cheese shop. Man, this guy does it all. That Missy's a nice lady, but she's not exactly what you'd call a cheap date. Oh, she's in Hawaii right now, yeah? This guy loves girls that travel. Man, this was fun. I'm excited to play the next ones. Boo! 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 Yeah, right, I remember him. I hear he's been busy lately, you know, not to ring my own bell, but I sort of taught him everything he knows. I'm sure he's grateful. I can't stand that man. I hate pain. Objection! Objection! 10 out of 10 game. We got 5 more to get that, you know? Phoenix Wright, the defense attorney for whom I wrote that affidavit for. Oh, you should know I've taken over the management of the Gatewater Hotel recently. Should you be in the area, please stop by. I wonder what Phoenix is doing. Why is everyone talking like I'm not around? Ahem! Oh, it's you. Phoenix Wright? Ah, yes, Mia's understudy, was he not? I wonder how he's doing. Haven't seen him of late. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see? I always knew Larry would rob Edgeworth. That is so funny. What a way to bring it all full circle. That is so funny. Old bag. Phoenix Wright. Is he an actor? Oh, come on. I'm not buying it. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. Oh, here she goes. Oh, she's ranting. Here she goes. Where did I go? That's my question now. What happened to me? It is a charming game. This is so good. I sure owe that Mr. Wright a great deal. Oh, and I'm keeping my face out of the public eye till the show's over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kid's dreams, you know? So he is in Pink Princess. How nice. Da-da-da, na-na. La-da-da, la-da-da, la-da-da. Penny! I got a letter from Maya the other day. Sounds like she caught a cold standing under the waterfall. Oh, she found a waterfall. That's nice. I wanted to visit, but didn't have time. She says she can't buy the cards where she's at. What kind of place is she living at anyway? I think she said it was in the mountains, right? Gotta have our 2-year time skip. Is that where we're heading? We headed to a time skip here? I guess we did go on our training arc. Who's that? You want to talk? Let's talk. Oh, he's a Pink Princess fan now. But you know, I snuck into the studio the other day. You have got to stop doing that. And I saw her, the one inside the Pink Princess suit. You got to stop sneaking in. Is he the Pink Princess? That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I remember, right? That lawyer guy. Me, I'm in training to become a paranormal photographer. Well, you know that picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind them, there's a ghost. For real. Now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous. Well, isn't that nice? Mia decided to show up anyway, huh? Da, 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 da. Aww. How nice. Hey, there's the confetti. What a good game. Wow. Oh. A brand new episode. Interesting. Well, yeah, of course I'll save my progress. I wonder what the new episode's about. I mean, I assume it's like a one-off case, like some DLC. I didn't see what it was called, though. The Found Family Forever, huh? Ah. It is not Small Claims Court. Oh? Oh? Is it 2 murders happening at the same time? Interesting. It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up. February 22nd, 10:02 a.m., Wright & Co. Law Offices. And that is where we'll end it. That is where we'll end it. Hollow, I'm asking you, because you've played these games before, I can play this DLC game before moving on to the second game, correct? I assume that's the case. I assume. We are not continuing. 3 hours is a little past my limit. We are not continuing. But what a fun game. I really enjoy it. Sorry, I'll be going on a little bit of a hiatus. I know that's not super exciting. And it's not a crazy hiatus either. I'm just going to see some family. You know, if you are in the States, I hope you have a good holiday. I'm going to go spend some time with family, but it is not that I will be without content. Wow, this is real. I don't know if the music's loud for you. It's loud for me. Do 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 do. If you're right, you know who it is. I've got some ideas, but we'll have to wait and see. Make sure to rest up. I will. You do the same. You all do the same. I will have my first long-form video coming out on July 3rd. If you're asking me if it's filmed or edited yet, the answer is no. But it's on my to-do list. So that should be coming out July 3rd. I didn't want to go a whole week of just radio silence outside of like YouTube shorts and TikToks, right? So there will be that, my first long form video, and it's not going to be super long. It's going to be like probably 8 minutes or something. But really what it is I just want to take a look at like months at a time worth of growth. I think it's very cool. I am someone who likes to see number go up. That is what my real life job is. I won't get too much into what I do in real life, but my real life job is see number go up, feel good. And so I figured we'd do the same kind of thing every month. So it'll really just be taking a look at how much we grew from May into June. And it'll be a lot, right? Because we only started VTubing halfway through May. And May only had like 2 streams. And so like June was really like our first full month. And it was super fun. And I'm very happy with the growth that we've seen. And I'm glad that everyone, you know, feels that they can come in here and have a good time. So I really just want to touch on that side of things. And so I hope you guys look forward to it. It's not going to be a super exciting video. I've got other ones that are probably a little bit more exciting. But I hope you guys still look forward to it. Because I think it's going to be kind of interesting to look at. But yeah, that should be cool. Okay. Well, it is getting late where I am at. So whether you are just waking up, stopping by on your lunch break, or settling in after dinner, or heck, at this point, getting ready for bed, thank you for stopping by and having a cup of coffee for me. I will see you next week. I'll try to still have the schedule out on Saturday. We'll see. But I'll see you in the next stream. See ya. See ya.